Let me ask you a question. How many great ideas are sitting in your head right now? You know those ones that you still haven't done anything with? That business, that book, that pivot, that thing you keep thinking about on walks in the shower late at night? See, thinking can feel productive, but that's the trap, because thinking doesn't change your life. Doing does. And so today I'm challenging you to move from a thinker to a doer. I'm going to explain the 5 strategies I've used to turn my ideas into action. I've created and sold multiple businesses for 7 figures, and if you use these strategies, it'll turn your ideas from dreams into a reality. All right, here we go. 5 fingers, 5 strategies. Let's go. Here's number 1. Act quickly. The day you have an idea is the most excited you'll ever be about that idea. It's the truth. Momentum fades, energy fades, your confidence fades. And so when you get the idea, move on it immediately. Do something today, something small, easy, whatever. Send the email, buy the domain, open up the doc, make the phone call. Because when you delay, your brain starts negotiating. And negotiation will kill execution. Have a bias towards action. It's how something moves from your head into the real world. So start today and don't let that idea expire. Number 2, tell someone. This is accountability 101. The moment you speak an idea out loud, it becomes real. It goes from something I'm thinking about to something I said I'm going to do. This works for ideas, for goals, for habits, for dreams, commitments. You tell a friend, tell your spouse, you post about it on social media, put it in your newsletter. See, once it's out there, the pressure shows up. And actually that pressure, that's a good thing. See, that's accountability pulling you forward. So become the type of person who does what they say they're gonna do. Number 3, break it down. See, because most ideas die from overwhelm, not from lack of ability, but just from too much. You know that old phrase, like, how do you eat an elephant? Well, one bite at a time. Big ideas feel heavy because they're undefined, undetermined. Write a book, start a business, create a movement. See, those aren't actions, those are outcomes. So break it down to the lowest common denominator. I'll give you a personal example. Last year, see, my goal, my misogi for the year was to write a book. Right? Sounds great. I told everybody, wrote it in a newsletter, put it on social media. But the problem is it was a little vague. And guess what? I stalled out. I didn't get that goal done. But this year, I'm breaking it down. Outline, table of contents, 1 chapter, 1 page, write 500 words. Momentum is showing up small, and small steps create motion, and motion creates belief. 1 bite at a time. Number 4, quantify it. See, this one will change everything. True story. I've got a friend who wants to buy a business this year. He wants to be an entrepreneur. He's been an employee for many, many years, and now he wants to be an owner. So he asked me, what would you do if you were me trying to buy a business? I said, easy. I would call 1 business owner every day. That's it. 1 call every day. By the time we're at spring, you'll have options. You might even have bought a business by summer. But guess what? Most people won't do it. Not because it's hard, but because they never quantify it. See, numbers create clarity. Clarity is simple. 5 outreach messages a day, 1 page written in a doc, 1 call a day. So create your scorecard. It's green if you did the goal, check. It's red if you didn't. No emotion, just data. That's how thinkers become doers. And number 5, and this one matters, just build as you go. Your ideas do not need to be fully baked. It can be half-baked. Shout out to my Bill Simmons fans. Just start. I recently, with Leadership South Dakota, got to visit a 5th generation ranching family, the Hadrick Ranch. Love this story. They have raised cattle for generations, and they would take it and sell it to market the way you always do. That's the way it's always been done. But guess what? Now they sell high quality beef directly to restaurants. They've had to learn so many things. They've learned supply chain. They had to buy a refrigerated truck. They had to elevate the quality. At each packaging, at each step, they had to learn something new. They've created a premium experience. And here's what I remember from that visit. If you had told them all the things they would have to do in order to get to where they are, they never would have started. They would have said, no way. But each time they opened a door, it opened up another door, another challenge. And so that action actually revealed clarity, the next step. So don't wait for the full plan. You don't have to have it all ready. Just write the first chapter, build the MVP, take the first step, and you'll learn as you go. So let me recap. 5 clear ways to move from thinker to doer. Act quickly, tell someone, break it down, quantify it, and build as you go. Thinking is fine. Planning is fine, learning is fine, but the world is changed by doers, people who build, people who create, people who turn their some days into todays. So here's my challenge to you. What's the one idea that you've just been sitting on, wrestling with, that you can't stop thinking about? And what's one action you can take today to move that idea forward? If you do that, it changes everything. Hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.